I give you that one.
So that was big of us.
What about when you went on the Twitter and the women you were getting out, like Nikki and...
I apologized to Nikki and she accepted my apology. We got past that.
Right. That's big of you to be able to do that. Hopefully you can do that with Envy and Angela one day too. All of y'all can just get on one record.
Man, listen, after they disrespect me the other day and played that interview about my wife, fuck that. That's Angela. You Envy, you just pussy. I'ma see him. He better stand on what he did. You better bring that dog he be talking about all the time.
Talking about
a motherfucking dog. You better bring that motherfucking punk ass dog.
I'm gonna get y'all on the phone together.
Nah, I ain't got nothing to say. I'ma see him face to face. This pussy ass he couldn't listen. You ain't have the nuts, man. You got kids, man. You supposed to have the nuts to stand next to the man that you said the shit about, man. He pussy, man.
What did he say? I didn't hear the whole conversation.
Go back and listen to it. You can run, but you can't hide.
That's the old Gucci.
Caution. I repeat, caution. For the next 10 minutes, you will be taken inside the mind of today's rappers. This is the Stupid Rappers Show. Hosted by AYO CONSACO.
Welcome back to the Stupid Rapper Show. I'm AYO CONSACO, fearless leader of AYO Nation and the Men Too movement. Y'all know the Men Too movement has a very big announcement. As I said on the Rap Trap, make sure you go to the Patreon with your Men Too shirt, and you'll be given directions from there on what you need to do to get that information. This is the Stupid Rapper Show. We got the light back working, and today we're talking about Charlamagne the God, and we don't know yet what broke up the Breakfast Club, what was the straw that broke the camel's back. Maybe somebody requested something and it wasn't given, so they now they pretty much know that they're going their separate ways. We know this because Charlamagne, for one, he's doing a interview with the known enemy of the Breakfast Club. For two, in August, shout out to my colleague, we found out that he made a YouTube channel and he's uploading content now to this YouTube channel, which if you were going to start a new platform, this is exactly how you would do it. You would start with a very big interview. Even though this interview was bullshit, I like to thank my colleague for watching it, and so I didn't have to suffer through the bullshit. And not only watching it, but comparing it to the first interview that the Breakfast Club did with Gucci when he first got out of jail. This nigga Charlamagne asked the same fucking questions that they asked on the fucking Breakfast Club. So this was a pointless fucking interview up until this part, because this is what we find out exactly what's real and what's fake. I just told one of my loved ones that I want a friend who cares more about being friends with me than being enemies with someone else. So if there's someone that they revere, admire, and they're talking about me, they don't mind letting that person know you're dead fucking wrong, fuck you, don't talk to me ever again, because I am a representation, I'm an extension of my friend. That's why you have to be careful who you consider a friend. I am an extension of you. Until y'all get whatever y'all got going out the way, I'm stepping back from it. There's nothing that's going to make me go to it. And if you, at the very fucking least, if you talk about my fucking friend while in my fucking presence, at the very least, I'm not going to fucking laugh. I'm going to make sure that we next question. I'm not gonna laugh and no, we ain't doing that shit. And that's what we saw in this shit right here. We about to see Gucci Mane is now about to talk about the Angela Yee and DJ Envy situation. If you're not up to speed, Gucci, and just loosely talking, he let it be known that Angela Yee came on to him way back in the day. No big deal. Angela Yee, she feels I'm too sedated. I would never. She trying to hit him with that sedated snooty shit like she's a bad bitch. And as you've seen on the Rap Trap, I exposed that shit. And if off all the nerds like me, you'll notice that when I say Rap Trap, I point that way. And then when I'm on a Rap Trap and I talk about Stupid Rapper Show, I point this way. So that kind of gives you an understanding where in the studio I am. You know what I'm saying? Just a look. I know that if I was watching the video and I watched somebody a lot, I would pay attention to that. But let's go ahead and get started. Oh, did I finish what I was saying? About, she said, and then because he said, yeah, you did. After she said, no, you didn't, she comes on and does a whole fucking thing and says that, oh, no, it didn't happen, even though it did fucking happen. It just didn't happen where he said it happened at. He said it happened on lip service, and he wasn't on lip service. How the fuck would he know what show it was? He don't give a fuck about what show it is, but it was said when she said, I'm an Asian, I have deep pussy, and he fucking was talking about how long his dick is. She told how long his dick was and shit like that. And it was a sexually charged conversation. Now she's saying, no, the fuck, like, because she talked to Plies or some shit like that. So I guess she done told Plies, oh, I ain't never been a hoe, and he believed it. So now she looking like a fucking liar and shit like that. And that will happen to you when you fucking with a nothing ass bitch. Let's get into it. And I know how to identify a NAB shirt. What the fuck, my nigga? What are we doing?
I hated that she said that I was gonna apologize to her, but I don't know where she got that from.
Here we go.
You know, Takeout cut me off, Quavo cut me off a little bit too.
But you apologize. I guess they wanted you to apologize publicly. What you just
Nah, it ain't like that. To be honest, like them my boys, it don't. Y'all always work yourself out. Quavo and Takeoff still on my new album. Doing my guys, they couldn't have did it unless they approved and told me I can do it.
Yeah.
But it was just like a real patch. They didn't appreciate that. You know, it rubbed in the wrong way. We human. That's why I told them I was sorry, and I didn't mean anything about it, because I didn't.
Mm-hmm. How often does Gucci apologize?
Often. You wrong. I didn't apologize to Angela Yee because I didn't, I'm not. And I hate that she said that I was going to apologize to her, but I don't know where she got that from because I didn't do nothing to her. Mm-hmm. So I didn't,
Now, this conversation right now, this is for y'all who coming over from the Rap Trap, so y'all can see what was said in this interview, and it's also I wanna pay attention to Charlamagne. Charlamagne is letting us know where his allegiance lies. And I just want you to answer me if you would want this person. I've never seen this before. I just want you to let me know if you would want Charlamagne as your friend.
I was sorry, you know what I'm saying? But if I was wrong, I would say I'm sorry. And just for the record, man, I didn't listen. I mean, no disrespect to that girl. I was not trying to humiliate that girl or embarrass her. No kind of way. I was just defending myself, showing, hey, if you telling somebody that I'm banned from the radio station or declining, this is what gave me the decline. That was it.
People gonna see this and be like, he must be banned, because why he not in the why he not in the studio? But for the record, he's not banned. I don't even know where that came from.
It came from that punk ass bitch, man. And DJ Envy, he's a pussy too.
Envy did it too?
Envy's.
That fucking accelerated extremely fast. God damn. That shit accelerated. That shit, what they call that shit? That developed quickly. What's the phrase they use? Well, that not accelerated. Well, that. And I know y'all saying it all in the comment section. And I hate rewatching these fucking videos because it's like, nigga, the word is this. Fuck is that word? This? Well, that.
Listen, man, pussy. You scared? Wasn't even scared to come. You know he's scared. Where he at?
I didn't know he was supposed to be here.
He wasn't gonna come. He wasn't gonna come because the day they did that people's court thing and you wasn't there, he was there. Him and the girl or whatever. So he ain't had the nuts to come after he did that. I knew. I was gonna confront him too. I was like, hey man, you know, you got something to say to me? I just want to see what he was gonna say. Cause he seemed like he had something he wanted to say to him.
I don't think it's
So I'm gonna give him his, you know, I'm gonna give him his face to face because I ain't know me and him had no issue. But I do got an issue with him too. I got an issue with him now. I'm gonna step to him. You know what I'm saying? Just like he stepped to the people were talking about his wife when they came up there. He confronted them. So I'm confronting him about what him and Angela did. And if he come at me wrong, I'm gonna slap the shit out of him.
Man, look, man. That shit ain't, you know, we ain't promoting no fucking violence, dog. But god damn, that shit, and it's like, I guess because when you from down south, you can tell when a nigga really mean that shit for real. And I guess that's why I'm like, man, why the fuck do I like that? Because it's like, dog, you don't, it's so many of these fuck niggas that talk that rah-rah shit and you know they ain't about it to where like, dog, when you actually really see it and you know a nigga for real, that shit, you gotta smile about that shit. Like, man, I swear to God, bro, I remember when it used to be like that, man. I remember when, like, it's niggas out here, man, that really will, in real life, they not just talking, or as y'all say, capping. They not just capping, it's real fucking talk. So you can't do nothing but, you know, smile at that, man. That really, but when you talk about, now let's get to the real shit with Charlamagne. Charlamagne, if this, like, if it ain't, you can just answer the question. Either you a fucked up ass person, or y'all, the Breakfast Club is about to disband. You know what I'm saying? The fuck. At some point, let's watch some more. Let's watch some more.
They just on him. It ain't gonna be his first time getting shot up.
What about
Had no issue. But I do got an issue with him too. I got an issue with him now. I'm gonna step to him. You know what I'm saying? Just like he stepped to the people were talking about his wife when they came up there. He confronted them. So I'm confronting him about what him and Angela did. And if he come at me wrong, I'm gonna slap the shit out of him. It's just on him. It ain't gonna be his first time getting shot up.
what about Waka Flocka and OJ the Juice Man?
OJ still my guy. Me and Waka, we talked. We got past our differences. We had a conversation.
Actually, that was pretty good. Actually, you don't want no problems. You don't laugh. You get to the next stuff. So that was kind of actually. I'm gonna go with that one. I give you that one.
So that was visible.
What about when we went on the Twitter rant and the women you were getting out, Nikki and
I apologized to Nikki and she accepted my apology. We got past that.
Right. That's big of you to be able to do that. Hopefully you can do that with Envy and Angela one day too. All of y'all can just get on one record.
Man, listen, after they disrespected me the other day and played that interview by my wife, fuck that. That's Angela. You Envy, you just pussy. I'ma see him. He gonna stand on what he did. You better bring that dog you be talking about all the time. Talking about a motherfucking dog. You better bring that motherfucking punk ass dog.
Let me get y'all on the phone together.
Nah, I ain't got nothing to say. I'm gonna see him face to face. If this pussy ass he couldn't listen. You ain't had the nuts, man. You got kids, man. You supposed to have the nuts to stand next to the man that you said the shit about, man. He pussy, man.
What did he say? I didn't hear the whole conversation.
Go back and listen to it. You can run, but you can't hide.
That's the old Gucci. Where did Gucci go from here, man?
Just keep dropping music, man. Keep doing what I'm doing. That's it. Same thing with the Rolling Stones doing, Mick Jagger. Everybody who's 60, 70 years old still going on tour. You know, Snoop Dogg. That's what I see me going.
We started this whole conversation off about growth and evolution.
But we can't get past that, man. We can't get past it. I ain't finna let you say, hey, Gucci, I'ma holler at you later, man. Fuck that, man. You gotta know, man. Don't never try me like that, man. Because you was flirting with me, I rejected you. I don't want you. What you mad about? That shit wasn't even no big deal. I would never say nothing else about it. I never brought it up. But don't ever try to act like you didn't do it. You did. You did.
She said she feel like you disrespected her.
She disrespected herself. She disrespected herself.
Yeah.
That's what she did. She just made a big deal out of something that wasn't a big deal. I disrespected herself. Now she embarrassed. And now whoever her dude is, he like, damn, you been a freak like that? You tell the dude you want him to hit the bottom of that motherfucker? Deep? You want me to hit the bottom of that motherfucker?
What's wrong with you, man?
That hoe want me to hit the bottom of that motherfucker, man. That shit.
Dog, you gotta fucking fuck with Gucci, real talk, man. I hope Gucci don't get no fucking ball again, dog. See, it's the niggas who, dog, all these niggas getting fucked, man. Shit, oh man, look, man. Now that'll be a podcast. That's who need him for the podcast, cause he don't have no fucking filter. He's not political. He don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, after watching this shit, my nigga, to be for real, I guess I'm gonna watch the rest of it. But I did, like, you know, I mean, I don't know. I guess Charlamagne ain't really, you know, honestly, you know, for real, I don't really see him just really betraying them like that, for real, to be honest. He talking about the fucking interview they did, whatever, and when she was talking about how deep Asian pussy is and shit like that. And you know what I'm saying? She want a motherfucker to hit the bottom of it and shit like that. And that's what I'm talking about. Dog, I'm gonna be honest with you, my nigga. That's one of the fucking reasons I just really couldn't, like, in school and shit like that, nigga couldn't, or even, you know, now, because you still got some of them white cheerleader girls who will smile and give you all that, you know what I'm saying? And you know, hey, how's it going? You know, just be real fucking nice. And it's like, I can't read this. Because you see niggas with them, you know, the blonde hair, blue eyed cheerleader, you'll see her, and it'll be a street nigga too. Usually she'll be on pills or weed or some shit like that. But if she on pills and weed heavy like that, you won't be able to tell. You'll be able to tell like that's a hood hoe. Even if she was a cheerleader, you know, Dixie Road fucking motherfucker, now she a fucking pill head, a meth ad, whatever the fuck. And that's what you grow into. So if there's any little white girl watching this shit, once you go down that road, you're not gonna be seen as that pretty white girl no more. Like, you're gonna be, either he's gonna change into a fucking suit and tie, a Dockers motherfucker, or you gonna turn into the street motherfucker. So somebody has to change in that. But that's one of the reasons I can't really fuck with them like that, cause it's like, because I don't know if you flirting or not. What the fuck is, like, what are we doing now? You know what I'm saying? And when you a nigga who actually got hoes and hoes fuck with you, dog, when a hoe start flirting, like, you flirting with me. If it's not like, and that's what this Hollywood shit, where you can get fucked up in Hollywood, because everybody gets so nice and so sexual and all this fucking fluidity and shit like that, and then you run down the motherfucker and they not with that shit, like, hold the fuck up, hey, everybody here is on this type of shit. The fuck? Yo, the fuck, we pose to fuck freely. Ain't that what we do here? And you talking about, if you not that type of motherfucker, why the fuck is you, you know what I'm saying? You think I'm joking, bitch? The fuck you think this is? And bitch, if that was the case, then say that then. No, but you don't want to say that because you don't want motherfuckers to hear what you were saying, some defile, and he's exact. I don't even have to talk in this episode. This nigga talking like me. You know what I'm saying?
Deep.
About to be mad at
12.
Yeah, they gonna be mad at you, nigga. And it seemed like he could have cut, and I guess they will be mad at him for not cutting it. But Charlamagne, to be honest, you a real nigga for that. You a real nigga for not cutting it off.
Man.
Hold on, let me see that part. Let me see that part again. And see, you fucked up because you really ain't want to laugh. It looked like you didn't want to laugh, but you know, Hollywood put you in these positions.
And listen to it. You can run, but you can't hide.
That's the old Gucci. Where does Gucci go from here, man?
Good move, Charlamagne. Like, you gotta watch this shit. Watch this shit. He made a statement that could have been taken. Gucci's looking for this shit. he's looking at you like, nigga, are you gonna stand up for your homeboy? Because I'm finna disrespect the fuck out. He really punking you out at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, cause I'm just stepping all over your homeboy. You know what I'm saying? So, nigga, what the fuck you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you better laugh at these jokes, or nigga, or something. I'm gonna say this shit though. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if y'all got any real bond, you know. But like I said, I really can't blame. But that's what Gucci on. So that when he said that's the old Gucci, and you swiftly went. That's when motherfuckers go swift to a new. When they go swiftly to a new subject, that's they trying. Oh shit, I might have said something wrong. And the longer you're in the business of talking to people, interviewing them, you can read vibes and shit like that. Body language. He's supposed to have some type of street background and shit like that. This nigga, you know what I'm saying? He know what the fuck he doing.
This pussy ass he couldn't listen. You ain't even have the nuts, man. You got kids, man. You supposed to have the nuts to stand next to the man that you said the shit about, man. He pussy, man.
What did he say? I didn't hear the whole conversation.
Go back and listen to it. You can run.
And another thing, Charlamagne, what all that, what he say shit, like, I mean, I guess you just trying to see what he said, whatever, but you know what the fuck he said, though.
But you can't hide.
That's the old Gucci. Where did Gucci go from here, man?
He looked in his eyes and he
Keep
went,
rapping music, man. Keep doing what I'm doing. That's it. Same thing with the Rolling Stones doing, Mick Jagger. Everybody who's 60, 70 years old still going on tour. You know, Snoop Dogg. That's what I see me going.
We started this whole conversation off about growth and evolution.
But we can't get past that, man. We can't get past that. I ain't finna let you say, Gucci, I'ma holler at you later, man. Fuck that, man. Y'all gotta know, man. Don't never try me like that, man.
they blurred them words out. He just said, he said ho 2 times, but you can't hear it, but I can hear it. Listen. Watch it. You ain't never gonna say no shit about that hoe gotta know. What?
60, 70 years old, still going on tour. You know, Snoop Dogg. That's what I see me going.
We started this whole conversation off about growth and evolution.
But we can't get past that, man. We can't get past that. I ain't finna let you say, Gucci, I'ma holler at you later, man. Fuck that, man. Y'all gotta know, man. Don't never try me like that.
He said, fuck that hoe, man. That hoe gotta know. That's what if you listen, go watch it yourself and you'll be able to see. You can't hear through his speak, but that's what he said. Once again, Charlamagne straightened up, but he giving that fake face. Like, you know what I'm saying? He want to hear more, but like I said, he didn't exit out. So I gotta say he real for that. He didn't exit out. He didn't, you know.
Hey man, because you was flirting with me, I rejected you. I don't want you. What you mad about? This shit wasn't even no big deal. I would never say nothing else about it. I never brought it up. But don't ever try to act like you didn't do it. You did. You did.
She said she feel like you disrespected her.
She disrespected herself. She disrespected herself. That's what she did. She just made a big deal out of something that wasn't even a big deal. She disrespected herself. Now she embarrassed. And now whoever her dude is, he like, damn, you been a freak like that? You telling the dude you want him to hit the bottom of that motherfucker? Deep? You want me to hit the bottom of that motherfucker?
What's wrong with you, man?
I hope when we hit the bottom of that motherfucker, ain't? I was saying that shit deep.
They about to be mad at
12 foot motherfucker, ain't man. Bottomless pit. Man, like you said, hey, can you handle this big now? Oh, it's deep. Oh, is it deep? What you think they gonna make a man do? What you telling him that for? You telling a man your pussy deep for what? You just throwing it out there? So you do?
I don't gotta talk. I don't gotta talk, man. See, when you got, come on, man. It is.
All you get you talk to, you just say, hey, you know how the Asian girls are, right? They got fat pussy, deep pussy. Okay.
What did your wife feel about that when she heard that come back up?
She just like, basically like, man, why is this even an issue now? You know, because I told her like they declined the interview over and over. And then she was like, why? And I said, I'm assuming, you know. Then I had to try to get to the bottom of it, and I asked the label, I'm like, why did they decline the interview? And they were like, you know, she's not comfortable. And I'm like, before they comment, and I'm like, okay, so they want to look at the interview again, like, let's see if Gucci did something to make her uncomfortable. I didn't. She just can't stand face. She wanted to suck that motherfucker, man. Maybe I'm married. Can't suck that motherfucker, man. Shit over.
Gucci new album out right now.
She want to suck that motherfucker back in the day.
It's about growth and evolution, Gucci.
That motherfucker grow too.
Lord have mercy. My man Gucci, man. Just kidding.
funny, man. It's about growth.
Look at Gucci. Hold on. Let's see that old Gucci. Oh, man. What the fuck? I'm turning that bullshit off. I don't want to see this shit. Hold on.
The like biological, genetic predispositions that impact us as people, and nurture describes the influence of learning and other influences from one's environment. So you was
Gucci don't want to talk about that bullshit.
Power 1051.
Power 1051 is the Breakfast Club. Now we got a special guest in the building.
Gucci!
Gucci man, Gucci, what's
man,
up?
the flare.
What's happening? What's happening?
How's everything?
Everything's pretty good.
Everything all right?
Damn good.
You smiling now? That's a good thing. It means everything all right.
Man, I'm always smiling. I ain't got nothing to frown about.
You look focused too, my brother, man.
I'm focused.
We had a bet.
You know, I do everything.
We had a
Look
bet.
at Gucci. Look at Gucci. The old Gucci there, boy. Ooh. Open face. And gold mouth dog. Yeah. She want to fuck with him. That's Gucci, man. Come on. You know what it is. Look at that's Gucci.
Apologize. I did say Gucci probably wasn't gonna show up.
Definitely not on
You
time.
gotta have some haters.
I wasn't hating. You right though. I apologize.
It's all good.
Hey, you been staying out of trouble, Gucci, man. What's been different this time around?
You know, just focusing on making money, man, and just staying out of trouble.
Well, the last thing that we heard from Gucci was that you allegedly threw a girl out of a car, I guess down in Atlanta. What happened with that case?
Hey, man, you think I'm gonna talk about that?
I'm just asking.
I'm just saying.
I gotta ask everything.
I'm just asking you.
Yeah, I mean, we asked everything. We seen it on news.
Well, I don't want to talk about that.
That's an open case. You can't talk about an open case at this point.
I thought it was settled.
It's definitely not an open case, but it just ain't worth talking about.
The first time I met Gucci was in Columbia, South Carolina.
Gucci been
Radio
engaged.
station.
Gucci been engaged, my ear.
The Jeezy situation that just broke.
Mm-hmm.
And I started questioning Gucci about it, and he talked to me just like that. He said, I don't feel like talking about right now. And I looked him in his eyes and I said, you know what? That's a person you shouldn't keep pressuring about questions.
I can flip on you.
But you do have a mixtape coming out next week, right?
Trap God 1017.
Right, and Young Scooter. That's so. First, you did a mixtape with Future first, right?
Yeah.
And that was kind of you were early on that because I didn't know that much.
So look, let's go and talk for real because see, that's why when niggas say that Vlad the police, it's like, what the fuck is you talking about, man? What is you talking about? Niggas going that bitch with that type. Niggas don't want to ask him nothing else about nothing. Them niggas ain't finna ask nothing else about nothing. This interview ain't nothing but 24 minutes long. Come on, dog. That's that gangster shit, my nigga. Real talk. Shit. That shit brought that shit back. Hold, let go. Let go, goddamn. This for that. We gotta go back, dog. We going back. Cause Gucci said everything I was gonna say. That nigga changed the whole fucking video. Gucci, like, I mean, nigga, you just know. You just know. That's how niggas used to be. Niggas ain't like reporters like that. But see, it got to a point in this game where, you know what I'm saying? You gotta damn near, you gotta caress motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? You gotta fuck with these motherfucking interviewers if you want your career to go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? So now you gotta be happy towards them and shit like that. Hold on. Look out. Oh, that, I remember this shit. I remember this shit.
Listen to the track, bitch.
Let me turn that shit off while I get flagged. Y'all remember that shit, though? I wanna be a millionaire. Me too. Alright, y'all. Go hit the Patreon, man. Gucci got me on that gangster shit, man. I'm finna go ride around and shoot. Y'all make sure y'all hit that PayPal. Make sure y'all hit the Patreon. Make sure you hit the Cashapp. It is what it is, man. Learn what you learn. See y'all in a minute. Love, love.